Don't you know that All right. Hello, my name is Vincent Bates, and I want to introduce you to my wife, Denise Bates, who will be talking to you about music today. You know, as a singer, before embarking upon a career, there's 5 things you need to know, and Denise is here to talk to you about it.
As my husband mentioned, there are 5 things that all singers need to know before they embark on a career in music, and I'm here to help you with that. Number 1, you need to know the difference between a recording artist and a professional singer.
So let's talk about the difference between a recording artist and a professional singer, which I'm thinking is one of the same.
It can be, but there is a distinct difference. The recording artist actually is someone who could be a professional at the same time, but they're signed to an exclusive contract written by the record company that has signed them.
Okay, I understand that.
They can still be professional, but professional singers, they're not necessarily signed to a recording contract, and they're not necessarily exclusive, but they do get paid.
That's true, because in my tenure as a singer, I've gotten paid for stuff. Sometimes it wasn't contractual, and I wasn't bound by anything. Like if I was with a record company, is that basically what you're saying?
If you're bound by a record company, you cannot just go sing on anybody else's album without their permission. But as a professional singer, like I've been for many years, as an unsigned artist, I was featured on a lot of albums, but I didn't have to ask anybody's permission to go sing on other people's albums. That's why they called me a featured artist, simply because, yes, I was a singer. I had artistry about the way I approached the music.
Right.
But I wasn't bound. I didn't have to ask anybody permission. I didn't have to ask a record company permission to sing on someone else's album.
But check this out. So if I'm a professional singer, I go on tour, I have an agent, or maybe I don't have an agent. It's word of mouth that I got the tour. But if I were with a record company and I'm not doing anything at the moment, the sales are going on with the album, there's no tour dates booked, but someone wanted me to be a part of their album as a guest singer, which helped me out with this. Vincent Bates, courtesy of.
Yeah.
So, but I would have to get with the record company, or do the folks that are inviting me to do it have to get with the record company? How does that work?
Yeah, that actually has to happen between your recording company and the people that want to employ you or use you on their album. And their record company will get in touch with your record company.
Oh, okay.
And in a lot of cases, and there are some cases when they won't allow you to do it because they're competitors and they might be competing with themselves. So, or competing with a company that they don't want you to be on their product because you'll be selling their product instead of your product.
You know what? I can give an example of that without saying who the company was. When I was working for a company, they had this thing where, sure, I can do volunteer work or work for a nonprofit outside the company as long as that nonprofit isn't doing anything with the company I work for. So, for instance, I do volunteer work at a tax office for the sake of helping interns, learn taxes. But as long as that tax office is not competing with some of the services Wells Fargo.
You mentioned it anyway. Yeah, you did. But don't worry about that. The thing about it is the reason why record companies do that, and they make it an exclusive contract. That's one of the first things that you're going to see in a recording contract is you are exclusively recording for us. And there's clauses you will see where you cannot do this without the permission of us. So that's for a reason, so that you won't go out and make it such that a competitor or a competing record company will sell a bunch of records because you were on their product. So that's the only reason why, that's the only difference between a recording artist and a professional singer. And the key word here for professional artist, because you can be an artist all day long, and you can sing all day long.
Okay.
Of course, a professional artist or a professional singer gets paid to sing. It's just that simple.
Okay. Well, I just had a few questions, and I know you can go on and on.
So, I can.
But thanks for that information.
No problem.